This is where we say good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. For those of you who need to hear this song this morning, I searched. That song was just bubbling in my head last night. Be an overcomer. We are overcomers. I remember this song as a little boy growing up at the Pulse Church of God, man. Yeah, with Mr. Van Dyke and Pastor Eiffel and Brother Pierre. Even Alstead, good morning, good morning. Yulin Alexander, good morning. Be an overcomer. Your circumstances might be daunting. You may feel overwhelmed, but deep inside, you've got what it takes to be an overcomer. We are overcomers. That's what and who we are. Mildred Smith, good morning to you. As always, you and Shem. Zamora and Judy, good morning. Monica Miros Williams, good morning. My apologies. Destined to win, overcomer, good morning to you. Have a wonderful day yourself, a productive one likewise. Reverend Samuel Caesar, good morning to you. Yeah, very powerful song being done there a cappella. Be an overcomer, right? Overcome whatever it is, you know. We were born that way. We've got what it takes. But most of the times we let fear, false expressions appearing real, all right? We let them stop us in our tracks and make us not do the things that we're supposed to do and do the things that we're not supposed to do. You understand? So be an overcomer this morning. That's my encouragement to you. That works for me. It worked, it works, and it will continue to work. I am an overcomer. It's 25 minutes on to 7 o'clock. You're not alone. Remember that. What you're going through, you are not alone in this.
You feel like you.
Yeah. Can you identify with that this morning? Well, here what to do. Lift your hands up in the air and just praise Him, man.
Someone may have let you.
Prayers and praise.
By a friend.
They work. Trust me, they work.
Those are the twists and turns in life. Whatever your problems, you're not alone. No one said life is easy.
Not at all.
And it's no fairy tale.
You're feeling down this morning. This is your segment to lift your spirits. You're feeling lonely. You're feeling isolated. Anxiety, depression is creeping in. Well, you're not special. You're not alone. Good morning, Janelle. Janelle made me laugh with this. When I was talking with Jan and I saying, no, these are the things that I'm going to say. Hey, don't feel special. You're not alone in this. Good morning, Jan and the entire family.
So if you're hurting inside.
And my friend sent this for us this morning. Thank you for this new day and the gift of life. Fill my heart with joy, my mind with clarity, and my spirit with strength. Guide my steps, Lord, so that I walk in wisdom and kindness. Bless my work today. May it be productive, meaningful, and bring glory to you. Remove distractions, doubt, and fears, replacing them with focus, confidence, and peace. Protect me and my loved ones, covering us with your grace. Help me to be a light to others. Spread love and encouragement wherever I go. I trust in your plan and surrender this day to you. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
But when the challenge
Thankful Thursday he sent also. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. And that's coming from Philippians 4 verses 6 to 7. You can read it up. Maybe read the chapter, man. A chapter a day keeps the devil away.
you're not alone.
You're not alone. Remember that.
Mama say you're not alone. Everybody has been down somehow, sometime.
Yeah, so don't feel special about this. It's not happening to you alone.
Twists and turns, there's no straight line.
Morning, King Man. Keep them coming.
But when the challenge comes, if you stumble and fall,
Lydia Cameron, good morning. Eulin is enjoying this. Remember, without him, Jehovah, we are nothing. Thank you, Lord, for your mercies every minute of the day. Lydia Cameron, good morning. Good morning. You're not alone. The word of the day today, that word is conundrum. Conundrum. C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M. Conundrum. And what is a conundrum? Well, a conundrum is a confusing or difficult problem. Like, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? That's a conundrum. Conundrum, C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M, a confusing or difficult problem. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. Solving this conundrum required creative thinking. Yeah, conundrum, the word of the day today. Yeah, dance for me now.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
That's not how I wanted. I wanted to start right. Debbie, good morning to you and the family, man. Alstead John and the entire posse, good morning. Good morning.
Holy Spirit, fill my soul.
Moya Pearls, good morning. Conference.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
The Curry Pot, good morning to Mr. Chaitan. Shayo and family, good morning. Damien and David, good morning to you in conference. Hermitage, good morning. Lauren Salim, good morning to you and Joan and the entire household. Montrose, good morning. Reaching out and saying good morning to Rebecca Jules in Riverside. Nedra Roberts, Sis, good morning. How you doing? Yeah. Pastor Dave King and Mommy King, good morning. How are you all doing? Hope you all doing fine. Kaku and Mousy and the guys, good morning. Gogot, good morning to you too.
Just like your prophets in the days.
The motivational tip of the day is up next.
Let your Holy Ghost fill my soul.
As I say good morning to Kathy and Adams, good morning to you and Kenneth, Zuri and Solange in the Sunshine State. Salma Alexander, good morning. Alex Faith said, God is in control. He's our Jesus, or all our pain and sorrows. Amen. Prioritize self-care. Take care of your body and mind through sleep, exercise, and mindfulness. A healthy you is a motivated you. Yes, that is correct. So sometimes you've got to change your lifestyle, your socializing pattern. You know, get enough rest. Get enough rest, yeah? Nice. Good.
As I journey to this distant land, away from temptation.
What's buzzing this morning? Well, a call for direct flights from Grenada to Africa. We also heard that biological agents in pest control results in successful yields. PAHO reports more than 8-fold increase in yellow fever cases. Internationally, Canada considers joining European defense plan. And in sports, an exciting season ahead for football fans as Grenada Football Association, the GFA, completes first transfer window with 80 transfers finalized. Those are the stories buzzing this morning. Good morning, Erlin, Sylvina Charles, Natalia Ross, Miss Nichols. Good morning to you. I know where this Nichols come from. Nonetheless, it's all good. Erlin, I hope you're doing fine, right? Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you and the family. Nice. In case you must know the time, it's 17 minutes on to 7 o'clock.
Let us sing this song of praise.
Sing. Gangsta Cop. Good morning, bro. Rondell Williams, good morning. Just hold the fort, man. Be strong. Everything is going to be all right. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
It's time to give praise while having fun and extraordinary family time. As PAWI, P-A-W-I, Grenada District presents Sports and Family Fun Day, Saturday, May 31st, 2025. Lassa Just Playing Field in St. David. It's going to be an exciting day filled with athletics, cricket, football, dominoes, cards, draft, and many more. There's always amazing deals. Flea market will be available together with a variety of eats and drinks on sale. Activity starts at 10 a.m., 10 in the morning, and goes until 6 p.m. Come out and be part of this wonderful day of fellowship as PAWI, Grenada District Sports and Family Fun Day. Saturday, 31st May. Don't miss out.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm committed to us?
She made me feel some measure of warmth, maybe even passion.
If I decide to do this, I'll be doing it for you, no one else.
Labukan presents Rivals, playing at Labukan Creative Center, GCNA Complex, all weekends in May, Saturdays 8 p.m., Sundays 6 p.m., and Deluxe Cinema Grenville, Saturday, June 7, 8 p.m. Tickets from Grenadian Optical, Labukan, St. Andrew's Pharmacy, and Go to Fit at $75. Sponsors Bryden & Miners Limited, Knights Auto, Sandals, GBN, Republic Bank, Trios Auto, Co-op Bank, and Huggins. It's Rivals by Francis Urias Peters. Don't you it.
You better come back, boy. You better come back.
Get ready, Grenada. The Maggie King of the Grill is back and bigger than ever. On Saturday, June 7th, Monroe's Plain Field transforms into the ultimate battleground for grill masters. Think you got what it takes? Then fire up those grills and show your skills. Registration closes Friday, April the 11th. So don't miss your chance to compete for that sizzling prize and bragging rights. It's food, fun, and flavor, all powered by Maggie. To register, call 407-8458. Maggie King of Grill with flavor rules. See you there.
Hey GBN family, we've got a brand new home on Facebook and you need to be there. Follow us now on Facebook at Grenada Broadcasting Network -GBN. Stay updated with the latest news, sports, entertainment, and everything Grenada. Don't miss out. Like, follow, and share. Grenada Broadcasting Network. Stay informed, stay ahead. First with the news, fast with the updates.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Thursday, May 29th, 2025. Coming up in the news, call for direct flights from Grenada to Africa. Biological agents and pest control results in successful yields. In the region, PAHO reports more than 8-fold increase in yellow fever cases. Internationally, Canada considers joining European Defence Plan. And in sports, an exciting season ahead for football fans as the Grenada Football Association completes first transfer window with 80 transfers finalized. We've got the details to these and more after these messages.
Two of Calypso's powerhouse, Big J and Sour Supper, are launching for 2025 Calypso Power Launch on Saturday, June 7th at the Lassages Had Court in St. David from 8 p.m. featuring Calypso, Toka Kaiso, and X-Tempo. Come hear Big J's new offerings for 2025, plus Sour Supper celebrating 20 years this year, plus Junior Monarch Morty, Royalty, Shamak, Calypso Monarch Innocent, The Great King Darius, Squeezy, Smallies, and more. All backed by the Heatwave Band with MC Senator. Early bird tickets are $30. General admission $40. Available at Lixon Bikes, Grenadian Optical, St. David's Pharmacy, and Jew at Lotto in Grenville. Sponsored by Cocoa Breeze Bar, Hanky's Grenada, Kiskate, Chopstick, A-Bun Distributors, Hero Bay Express, Paddy's Shipping, Wagiti Rentals, and Dana's Tasty Food. Endorsed by the Spice Mass Corporation.
Like a freestyle, the life blood flowing mile by mile. It's legacy, a beat that don't stop like Bob Marley said. One love on top. The sewage water out of sight, but it's always wrong. Don't lose the light. From factories and wells so deep, cause one goes and fish they weep. Grey water for the garden, keep it green. Save the cash and the earth gets clean. We use the water with a mindful mind. It's out of sight, but never far behind. In nature.
Good morning, everyone. With the news in detail, I am Gordon Joseph. Secretary of the Nigerian community in Grenada, Dr. Mabwe Massat, has called on the Grenada government to consider direct flights to Africa. Currently, travelers face lengthy journeys with multiple stopovers. Dr. Massat promised, he praised CARICOM's efforts to improve connectivity and highlighted a recent visit by by Aliko Dangote to Grenada as a step towards strengthening Afro-Caribbean ties. Direct flights would ease travel and promote cooperation between the regions. The Ministry of Agriculture's Pest Management Unit has successfully trialed biological agents in St. Andrew, the Pearls area to be exact. This environmentally friendly approach targets leaf hoppers, a pest that became prevalent after Hurricane Beryl. 4 biological forms of control were issued to these farmers by the unit. However, only one has been used thus far. This effort aims to promote environmentally friendly alternatives to harsh chemicals which are known to pose risk to human health and the environment. Francis Noel, Pest Management Officer, describes this effort as essential for all farmers to adopt.
We decided that we're going to do the trials with them and see if it's going to make a difference. And based on what we would have seen on both farms today, the farmers was able to attest to the results and what they would have seen and the increased yields, and they have been able to plant new crops even alongside the older crops that are infested, and it's growing nicely. It's a lot of production. They are seeing increased yields from the production. production compared to before they started doing the treatment. But in any event, we still have the botanicals like the Bioneem, the Nimex, the Neomectin, Q, Admired. These are insecticides that are certified to be used, that can be used in organic systems. So you can use these in cases where you have, you need to bring down the population of pests very quickly.
Two farmers, Brendan James and Terry Evans, have taken the initiative to implement the product. They spoke positively about the effectiveness, noting significant yield improvements.
After the hurricane, especially the okra, we were faced with a kind of yellow leaf, and the production was limited. And there's evidence of an old field there where I came in and I received the biopesticide. And this field here, I can't complain. And then I have a field up on top, and I receive a good yield from it. And then the extended period, which is important. And then I have a young field now, which you can, look at that and now thing, and I've been spraying it, using it, and I find it working a little, Yeah, and then what is to happen to, like during the field, like when the field getting old, you saw plenty fly in your face when you're going through the field. But now I haven't seen that around. I believe it's the way forward, the way to go.
I used it about 3 times, and I got very good control. But on the next side now, I don't really like to spray that much, so then it start coming back a lot again. But in terms of these products, I feel that's the best I ever used. Only this I've been using, I used it 3 times, 10-day interval, and I got good control.
The main product used in is BioCatch, with additional options such as BioCure B and BioCure F, all containing naturally occurring organisms concentrated to combat pests and diseases. While these products are deemed safe, Noel advises farmers on the proper disposal of containers after use.
Disposal have to be done with responsibility, because they are toxic to fishes, they are also toxic to bees, so we have to make sure that we spray early in the morning and late in the evening to prevent, harming the bees, and dispose of it properly so that we don't affect the fishes. So rivers and lakes, that's a no-no. If you have any leftover from spraying, you dig a hole in the ground and you empty it, or you just repeat sprays until you would have exhausted the residues in your equipment. When you clean your equipment, you also have to be mindful where you are going to pour your run of water, because you don't want to get it into the drains or into rivers and ponds and stuff like that.
The Pest Management Unit plans to extend trials to cucumbers and celery and welcomes other farmers interested in participating. The 4-H program in Grenada celebrated its annual Achievement Day, recognizing top performers and clubs for their work in sustainable practices. The event, themed Empowering the Next Generation, promotes food security and climate resilience. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell congratulated students on their accomplishments, highlighting the program's alignment with Grenada's National Sustainable Development Plan. While the 4-H unit gives children direct access to growing and rearing their own food, these activities align with Grenada's National Sustainable Development Plan 2020 to 2035. Coordinator Alice Jones said the achievement is a celebration of hard work, growth, and the spirit of learning. She reflected on some of the top accomplishments for the past year, which included the enrollment of 150 students. Other top accomplishments include the provision of produce for school feeding programs, donation of produce, marketing and setting up of community shops, water conservation, pest control, composting, and managing agri-businesses. That's all the local news we've got at this time. We'll have more for you, but stay with us. The regional and international developments are straight ahead. And the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, has issued a new risk assessment on yellow fever, warning that the risk to public health remains high in the Americas, including the Caribbean. So far this year, there have been 221 confirmed cases of yellow fever, including 89 deaths, an 8-fold increase compared to the same period in 2024. PAHO attributes this surge to the reactivation of sylvatic transmission cycles, which have led to a spillover cases among people. The organization expressed concern that cases are no longer limited to the Amazon region, with reports also coming from areas like Sao Paulo State in Brazil and Tolima Department in Colombia. The spread in the densely populated areas raises the risk of an urban outbreak. PAHO urges continued vigilance and action to prevent the spread of yellow fever, a disease that can be prevented with vaccination. The Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA, is urging countries to be prepared fully for the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season, which begins on June 1st. Last year's Category 5 Hurricane Beryl hit the region early in the season, causing significant damage. CDEMA's Executive Director Elizabeth Riley emphasized the need for preparedness, citing climate change and unpredictable weather patterns. Regional forecasters predict an above-average season with potentially intense storms. CDEMA has been working with stakeholders to enhance preparedness, including new agreements with the UK and Haiti. The agency is confident that countries are taking necessary actions to ensure readiness. Looking further afield, students worldwide are facing uncertainty as the Trump administration plans to temporarily halt U.S. users' student visa applications. A memo seen by CBS orders a pause in appointments as the State Department prepares to increase social media vetting for student and exchange visas. The move is part of President Trump's crackdown on elite universities he sees as overly liberal. Students now face delays and uncertainty with visa appointments at U.S. embassies unavailable, potentially jeopardizing scholarships. The changes have sparked anxiety among students who are in limbo as to where they await for the visa decisions. And finally, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney aims to have Canada join a major European defense plan, REARM. That is scheduled to take place by July 1st. The initiative seeks to boost defense spending across the continent over the next 5 years, reducing reliance on the U.S. Carney expressed concerns about Canada's current defense spending, stating that 75% of its defense capital spending goes to the U.S. He made these comments amid strained relations with the U.S. sparked by President Donald Trump's recent threats. Carney remains open to cooperation, including a potential missile defense project proposed by Trump. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. The Grenada Football Association, the GFA, officially closed its first transfer window with a total of 301 new registration and 80 player transfers completed across the league, marking a significant period of player movement and team strengthening ahead of the upcoming season. Premier League teams were particularly active, accounting for 40 of these transfers. Leading the transfer activity were FC Camahan, Hard Rock FC and North Stars, each successfully signing 6 players during the window. Queen's Park Rangers FC followed closely with 5 new additions. Paradise FC International, Sab Spartans, and St. David's FC each secured 4 transfers, while Shamrock SC and St. John's Sports completed 2 each. Hurricanes SC made 1 transfer during this period. This transfer window demonstrates the growing competitiveness and ambition within Grenadian football, said GFA General Secretary Carl Lee. We are encouraged by the level of activity and the enthusiasm shown by teams to build competitive rosters. These moves will no doubt enhance the excitement and the quality of the upcoming season for fans and players alike. We look forward to an exciting season ahead of these new talents contributing significantly. The GFA continues to support clubs in their efforts to develop and strengthen their squads, ensuring a vibrant and competitive league that excites fans and promotes the sport nationally. That's all the sports at this time. We'll have more sports for you in our luncheon edition and of course in our prime time. Stay with us, folks. The weather forecast is up next.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Andre Charles at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Andre.
Good morning to you and good morning to listeners of GBN. And here's weather for today, Thursday the 29th of May, 2025. Currently it's cloudy with showers in the vicinity. Winds are from the east at 9 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 16.6 millibars. That's above normal and rising. Present temperature 27.9 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 80%. Yesterday's maximum temperature 31.8 degrees Celsius, last night's minimum 27.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, no rainfall was recorded, hence the total for the month remains at 56.2 millimeters. Now to have a look at the forecast, and that's for today and tonight. Today we expect some partly cloudy and windy conditions, becoming cloudy at times, mainly during the morning and nighttime, with light to moderate showers. Maximum temperature 31 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 5 to 7 feet in easterly swells. Hence marine advisory remains in effect. Tides will be low at 11:30 a.m. and high at 5 p.m. Sunset today at 6:28, rises tomorrow at 5:41. Just to repeat the forecast, that's for today and tonight. Partly cloudy and windy, becoming cloudy mainly during the morning and nighttime, with light to moderate showers. And the smoke off advisory remains in effect. I'm Andre Charles, report from the office. Thank you.
Andre, just before you run off, I'd like to be on the ball. I know earlier in the week there was a forecast that said that a tropical system should have been traversing our paths around this time. What's the latest on that?
Well, it's still to the east of us. It hasn't passed as yet. It's a bit, at least a day away. Given the wind speed is not that strong, but it can move, its forward motion can increase. But as it stands, it's 56 degrees west, that's to the east of us. So it hasn't passed us, and based on the analysis, I do not anticipate it passing during the course of the day.
Okay, but it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. I know you are going to keep us abreast with any changes to that pattern.
Definitely.
Have a good day, bro.
Take care.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
If if you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
It's 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Locally, a call for direct flights from Grenada to Africa. Biological agents and pest control results in successful yields. In the region, PAHO reports more than 8-fold increase in yellow fever cases. Internationally, Canada considers joining European Defence Plan. And in sports, an exciting season ahead for football fans as Grenada Football Association completes first transfer window with 80 transfers finalized. That's the morning edition of news for today, Thursday, May 29th, 2025. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening and viewing, wishing you a safe and productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network because we are with you anywhere and everywhere.
Yes, Grenada, it's what we've been waiting on. The countdown to the Maggie King of the Grill. It's back at his legendary home, Montrouge Playing Field. Grand Dance on Saturday, June the 7th. The flames return with grill masters battling for glory. All the action starts at 12 noon. Get ready. From 6 p.m. we go stateside for live entertainment by the Caress Band. It's food, fun, and fire for the whole family. Talking about kids' attraction, we got you covered. Bouncy castles, games, plenty of fun for the little ones while we indulge in the smoky goodness. Don't miss the vibe, the flavor, the fierce competition. King of the Grill 2025 is back and better than ever. Brought to you by Maggie, the secret of great flavor. Grenada Distillers Limited, makers of Class Code, Grenada's #1 rum. Grenada Paper Products, classic like the Caribbean. Budget foods with quality and affordability. Call home. Sandals Resort, Glenel's Spring Water, Blue Bubbles Pier Rentals and Event Supplies. Innovation Grenada Limited, Rubis, fueling all grills in competition. It's Maggie, King of the Grill 2025. Be there.
Sporting fans, ready yourselves for the most anticipated Winston Tide Games, June 7th and 8th at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Come support our athletes as they compete with some of the region's best in the field events and on the tracks. Save the date, June 7th and June 8th, Winston Tide Games at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Stay tuned for more info. Winston Tide Game 2025.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
The Mass officially starts now as Spice Mass Cooperation together with Aura Caribbean is turning up the thing all the way up with Carnival City Fusion Thursdays. It all kicks off on Thursday, May 29th and continues every Thursday into June. We're bringing the vibes to the Port Louis lawn. Gates open 7 p.m. Action starts 8 p.m. Get ready for live performances from your favorite soca, groovy and calypso artists, plus the sweet sounds of steel band, live bands, and all the mass elements you love. Veco, Jab Jab, Short Knee, Mokojumbi, Apache, and more. It's more than a line. It's a whole carnival experience. So grab your crew, bring the energy, and come let's celebrate where culture meets pure excitement. Carnival City Fusion Thursdays, Port Louis Lawn, beginning May 29th and continues every Thursday into June. Come, let's play a mass, cause the thing starts. Grenada, it's time to give praise while having fun and extraordinary family time. As PAWI, P-A-W-I, Grenada District presents Sports and Family Fun Day, Saturday, May 31st, 2025. Lassages Playing Field in St. David. It's going to be an exciting day filled with athletics, cricket, football, dominoes, cards, draft, and many more. There's always amazing deals. Flea market will be available together with a variety of eats and drinks on sale. Activity starts at 10 a.m., 10 in the morning and goes until 6 p.m. Come out and be part of this wonderful day of fellowship as PAWI, Grenada District Sports and Family Fun Day. Saturday, 31st May. Don't miss out.
ACB Speed Start, Manage, Expand. Don't call me small. I'm dreaming big. I'm gonna have it all. ACB Speed Start, Manage, Expand. Taking on all my competition. Got the whole bag's attention. ACB, best financial solution. My business has a good reputation.
Ready for success? Call us at 444-4919 or visit us at acbonline.com to learn more.
ACB Speed.
Start, manage, expand your business today.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. I am a Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Grenada is indeed beautiful and worth exploring. We firmly believe that you should be allowed to do so. Why not explore Grenada with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours? Whether you decide to explore Grenada with your family, spouse, or large group of friends, we are ready to welcome you. Our tours are guaranteed to leave you with wonderful memories of Grenada if you are visiting and excitement if you live here. Book a tour with us now by visiting our website www.jamessvcs.com. Call 1473-442-3769 or email info@jamessvcs.com. James Services Corp Off-Road Tours.
I am Dennis James Williams, owner and director of James Services Corp. Looking forward to welcoming you to the beautiful island of Union to explore with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours. See you soon.
Explore our beautiful island of Grenada from an angle that is unique and off-road, but equally fun. We are 100% family-friendly tours.
Welcome, viewers and listeners, to the conversation. It's 90 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm joined by a goodly gentleman, a colleague, a comrade from way back when, but we remain that way. He is the principal of the Grenada Boys Secondary School, the second most prestigious school on the island after MacDonald College. I'm speaking of none other than Mr. Kenny James. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, my brother.
How are you?
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Excellency.
Right. I was right.
That's from where you sit. But for the rest of us, Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique, the region and the world,
yes.
When we talk about prestige, you could only talk about one institution.
Okay.
You know, especially when we're talking about the education of boys.
Okay, all right.
And that is the Grenada Boys Secondary School.
I know Mr. Victor Ashby is sitting here and his wife, and they're killing themselves laughing. Good morning, Chief. How are you doing? How are you doing, bro?
Well, I'm there, you know.
All right, good morning to your dear wife and the entire family as well. She's always one of my number one listeners.
You know.
Yes.
What's happening? Where's Innocent this morning?
Yeah, all right. That question was asked last week. Yes, okay. All right, she'll get the answer in due course. What's happening, man? 140th anniversary celebration continues. There's a big lime coming up. Tell us all about it.
Yes. Tomorrow afternoon, God's willing, at the GBSS compound, we would have After Work Lime 2.0. Now, we had this last year.
All in this young people thing too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They had to be current, you know.
Yeah.
They had to be relevant.
I hear the naming, the branding of some events nowadays, and I'm like, what? Next to nothing cruise, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, so we tried it last year, and we really were able to bring together a few of our old boys and old girls for a nice evening on the compound.
Okay.
Food, music, exchange of numbers, and so as a matter of fact, we were able to start to put together a little database of some of our local old boys and old girls coming out of that event.
Awesome.
And they've been asking for it. So as part of the anniversary celebration, we said, no, we need to have an after work line. So it's happening tomorrow evening from 4 on the compound. We would have food, we'll have some drinks. I mean, you could come down and get the best Tanya log that there is in Grenada.
Okay.
I'll tell you, if you know anything about Tanya log, and especially Tanya log in St. George's area, there's one man that could give you that, and he is a GBSS boy, and he is going to be delivering that Tanya log tomorrow.
I guess he must have come up to Apretut area and learned how to do this thing, and then sort of modified his craft, because the best Tanya log comes from Apretut.
Okay.
We have the best Tanyas, and
okay. Well, we have a combination of red and white, you know. So we're doing that. You'll get the best Manish waters that you could, and don't talk about the barbecue chicken.
Okay.
I mean, everything will be on point. Those of you who've been with us throughout the celebrations, the GBSS in the city, which was big, you tasted some of the cuisine, you tasted the hands of some of our teachers and the GBSS family by extension.
Okay.
And I tell you, that continues tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
You can't miss this.
Okay. No, why I smiled while you said the tasting of the hand, I remembered as a little boy growing up, tasting my hand had a different meaning. Auntie Annes would say, I go let you taste my hand. And then you know it's a slap.
You know it's a slap you're getting.
Yeah. Life has changed.
Life has changed.
Life has changed, man. Life has changed.
A lot. And maybe too much sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe too much.
Yeah, I think
and too quickly.
We've gone from one extreme to the next too quickly, as you rightfully said. But all in all, that activity comes up tomorrow, right? But it's a year of celebration, 140 years, and we must remember that. That's a milestone, a huge, momentous occasion. How are the other aspects of the celebrations? What has gone already? How have they been? And what is to come?
Listen, we're close to the end because we want to pull the curtains down on it in August, with the gala event on the 2nd of August, where we will be honoring the legend, the Honorable Victor Ashby.
Yes.
You know, served 27 years as principal of the GBSS.
That might be the longest standing principal ever.
For GBSS, yes. I can't tell you across schools in Grenada. I don't have that information.
I can't see someone staying 27 years as a principal in another institution.
Well, not these days.
Only Victor can do that. Yeah.
The legend. The legend.
Yeah.
And so tickets and so should be available soon for that event. So we're saying to our old boys, old girls, anyone who wishes to be a part of this event, that you should start to put away like a little $300, somewhere, because when you come to that event, it will be held at the Trade Center. The Trade Center would be transformed, and it would be an evening of fine dining.
All right.
Right. Proper cutlery. I mean, no plastic glass and no.
Yeah.
Proper thing.
Top.
Yeah, top.
Yeah.
Right. As you dine, you'll be entertained by soft music. You know, sometimes you go somewhere, you want to enjoy the meal, want to enjoy the little conversation on the table, but maybe the band is just too loud, or the DJ is not sensitive enough to know tone it down. You won't have that problem at the gala. All right. So that event would kind of pull the curtains down on the celebration of the 140th. But we've had, as I referred to a while ago, the GBSS in the city, where we brought together the talent of current boys, old boys. I mean, I saw some guys at that event, man, in their tie, Roy O'Neill and these kind of guys, man. MP Peter David, No, the boys of all generations came out to GBSS in the city, and we started the event with that march with the cadets and all the uniform groups in the GBSS, the athletes and so from Greenbridge came down Melville Street, and Mr. Ashby and I, you witnessed it, man. That was the thing. Mr. Ashby and I took the salute. Mr. George Maguire was supposed to join us, but he was out of state. Right, so he couldn't be there because he and Mr. Ashby and along with Mr. Thomas are the principals who are still alive, past principals who are still alive. So we wanted to have all of them there to take that salute. So it was an awesome evening in the city. And we did that because the original locations of the GBSS
was there. Yeah. Let me ask you
police
this.
barracks there.
Let me ask you this. I mean, you're relatively young, right? And coming in to head one of the leading educational institutions on the island after the likes of, as we said, Victor Ashby, George Maguire, Mr. Thomas, and so forth. How has that placed any pressure on you, that knowing this was the tone that was set and I have to keep up the esprit de corps of it?
Innocent, that was the easiest part of the job.
Okay.
Oh, that is the easiest part of the job. I tell you why. Remember, I came with my period at the GBSS was under the leadership of Mr. Ashby. So I understand what the GBSS is about. The GBSS-ness is in me.
Okay.
So while I taught and offered leadership as a vice principal at St. Rose Modern Secondary, the quality of my leadership and teaching there was reflective of being a GBSS boy.
Okay.
I mean, there are some people who used to say to me, why you don't go and teach in GBSS? Because anytime I have to say something or deal with something, my point of reference
is GBSS.
Is GBSS.
Yeah.
Because we don't see GBSS just as a secondary school. It's the university of the GBSS.
Okay.
And we expect that our teachers, our boys, our alumni, that everybody would operate at a level that's higher than the norm.
Okay.
Right? Okay. We believe in excellence. We believe in the pursuit of excellence. And even if you're faltering a bit, we still want you to pull your socks up.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I'm happy that you made that comment, because like everything else, time and life happens. And there was some times in the not too distant past when we heard of unpleasant scenarios and circumstances and activities, and we were saying, but that is not of GBSS, you know. So I'm happy that you are able to sort of quell and bring back the boys in line and so forth, and you've been doing that.
I think I've been doing well, based on the reports.
And you have a cooperating staff.
Thank you very much, which is very important. We were in a senior management team meeting Tuesday of this week, and looking at the same gala event and some of the other people that we would want to do something for as part of the event, and I was saying to them, as great as Mr. Ashby is, we have to remember that the strength of his leadership had to do with the fact too that he had some good people around.
He had a supporting staff.
Yes. So in my day, you had people as Mrs. Elizabeth Henry Greenidge, Cashington Hood. And I mean, when you sat in Kaji's math class or his chemistry class, you dare not squat.
Yeah.
You know you had to toe the line.
Yeah, you have. If we're dealing with bonding, you had to bond.
You had to bond.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
When I mean, if Mr. Ashby is off the compound, you don't want to go to get a cane in from Kaji.
Yeah.
You know, so
reminds us of us. Reminds us of us.
That support staff was there, right? And I must say, I have a supportive staff, and together we working to build the institution. The PTA also, Innocent.
Yeah,
I'm
very critical.
Very critical.
Yeah,
right. I have not had any major challenges with my parents. of course, from my re-entry into the GBSS, I made it clear. This is who I am. This is what I am about.
Yeah. This is where we were going.
And this is where we're going.
Yeah.
Right? And I think I have done well so far to ensure that what I have said is what I am doing.
Okay.
Right? And so I have the support of our parents. We're working together. There's some others who still need to get on board. Right? But we have that support. The support of the alumni around the world. Ever so often, if you look at the GBSS Facebook page, you would see people coming in to talk to the boys, to talk with me, to leave a little contribution, something to help enhance the school.
Having said that, I saw something with someone, past GBSS student, communicating either from in a very senior medical scientific position, either in Germany or Australia or something like that.
No, the GBSS boys are all over the world.
Yeah. Okay.
All over the world, you can find them.
Okay.
As far as Southeast Asia, when we had the church service and brunch, there was an old boy who he traveled for an entire week to get to Grenada to be part of the celebration. So everywhere you go, we always say you would find somebody. If you're wearing something that has an emblem or something of the GBSS, somebody looks at you. GBSS?
Yeah.
Everywhere, anywhere.
If you open a tin of sardines, it's possibly might find a GBSS boy there.
It's quite possible.
Yeah. Sylvina Charles says, good morning.
Good morning, Sylvie. How are you, dearie?
Okay.
Blessings.
All right. So let's remind our viewing and listening audience of that grand event that you've got coming up tomorrow. I mean, you're making me feel that I wish I was a GBSS boy. Could I be adopted?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course.
Yeah.
We welcome. Once you subscribe to the tenants of the GBSS nest, you can be adopted into the GBSS family.
Okay.
Right? I mean, and after all, you're royalty. So, I mean, you would be sitting side by side.
Yeah.
You know, with the Soca King.
Or Mr. Amadi.
Mr. Amadi.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
All right.
A GBSS boy.
Okay.
I mean, the Flying Turkey.
Cecil, yeah.
Cecil.
A good boy.
Right. So, I mean, to put innocent there. And yesterday morning I heard the king is innocent, you know, so I had to make sure. Right. So, Grenada, old boys, old girls, past members of PTA, current PTA, we're inviting you to join us on the GBSS compound tomorrow afternoon, God's willing, from 4 p.m. We go from about 4 to about 10, where we would have After Work Lime 2.0.
Okay.
And we will have enough to refresh you and just to have the opportunity to network again with people that you may not have seen for years, faces that you may not have remembered. For people in our time, some of the girls who, you know, you ask, where is it? Where is she?
Right.
You know, you get many of them been coming out and supporting the activities. So you'll get to meet them and so on and to chat. And maybe, you know, people are in different places now. And you may want to get something done. You want to make that connection. As the younger people say, you want to make some links.
Yeah.
Establish some links.
Yeah.
So I invite all to come out and join us tomorrow evening, GBSS compound from 4, After Work Lime 2.0.
Brian Michael Hutchinson, my brother from another mother, says, where's Tristan Smith?
He is there. Okay. He's there.
All right. Kenny, it's always a pleasure having you on the program. Continue doing what you're doing because it's working. It's showing on your face and all. You understand?
The boy's keeping me young.
Yeah, that's good. And bring my love to your staff, your PTA, all your ancillary and auxiliary staff members. And just let this be a prototype for other institutions to follow.
That's the idea, because as we always say, Innocent, great is the GBSS.
Yeah. Thank you, Brother James.
It's a pleasure.
Folks, we take a quick commercial break. We'll be back after this.
Sporting fans, ready yourselves for the most anticipated Winston Tide games, June 7th and 8th at the Grenada James Athletic Stadium. Come support our athletes as they compete with some of the region's best in the field events and on the tracks. Save the date, June 7th and June 8th, Winston Tide games at the Grenada James Athletic Stadium. Stay tuned for more info. Winston Tide Game 2025.
Project Music presents Rhythms of Spice. Sunday, June 1st, 3 p.m., Comahan Park. Featuring student performances Alpha One, Cool Jazz Band, Co-op Band Comancheros, Lion Pride Percussions. Project Music with Tira Etienne, Shireen Brizan, Jeremy Hector, Javon Andrew, and Sonika McKee. With special guests, Hickson from St. Lucia. Get your tickets $60 on sale at Grenadian Optical, Art and Soul, Gittins Pharmacy, Grenville, and Goto Fed. More at the door. Children 12 and under free. Rhythms of Spice, Sunday, June 1st, 3 p.m., Comahan Park. Sponsors Co-op Bank, Renrick & Thompson, Hubbard's, Baron Foods, Inter-Caribbean, True Blueberry Resort, Acado Grenada, Gabriel's Rentals, Andrews Construction, Supreme Sounds, DJ Danny, GBN, Boss FM, and Real FM. Absolutely no vending.
Heritage Theatre presents Breaking Out, the Grenada Love Story, featuring Robert White and Lisa Grappi, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs.
But I still love you, Richie.
You love me and you're hard in me. 4 big performances, Saturday 24th and Sunday 25th May at the Grenada Trade Center, Saturday 31st May and Sunday 1st June at Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Showtime 7 p.m. sharp.
He's the love of my life, Auntie. You have to marry a man for other things besides love, child.
Get your tickets at Mitchell's Pharmacy in Grandans, Gittins Health and Wellness, Wall Street, Gabriel's Pharmacy, Pedmata, St. David Pharmacy, St. Andrew Pharmacy, Art and Soul Boutique at Spiceland Mall, 3B's Shoe Store, and GoToFed.com. Breaking Out. Come out and enjoy Grenadian theater at its best.
This ad complements Classic Lighting Caribbean.
Grenada is indeed beautiful and worth exploring. We firmly believe that you should be allowed to do so. Why not explore Grenada with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours? Whether you decide to explore Grenada with your family, spouse, or large group of friends, we are ready to welcome you. Our tours are guaranteed to leave you with wonderful memories of Grenada if you are visiting and excitement if you live here. Book a tour with us now by visiting our website www.jamessvcs.com. Call 1473-442-3769 or email info@jamessvcs.com. James Services Corp Off-Road Tours.
I am Dennis James Williams, owner and director of James Services Corp. Looking forward to welcoming you to the beautiful island of Union to explore with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours. See you soon.
Explore our beautiful island of Grenada from an angle that is unique and off-road, but equally fun. We are 100% family-friendly tours.
The Mass officially starts now as Spice Mass Cooperation together with Aura Caribbean is turning up the thing all the way up with Carnival City Fusion Thursdays. It all kicks off on Thursday, May 29th and continues every Thursday into June. We're bringing the vibes to the Port Louis lawn. Gates open 7 p.m. Action starts 8 p.m. Get ready for live performances from your favorite soca, groovy, and calypso artists, plus the sweet sounds of steel band, live bands, and all the mass elements you love. Veko, Jab Jab, Short Knee, Moko Jumbi, Apache, and more. It's more than a line. It's a whole carnival experience. So grab your crew, bring the energy, and come let's celebrate where culture meets pure excitement. Carnival City Fusion Thursdays, Port Louis Lawn, beginning May 29th and continues every Thursday into June. Come, let's play a mass, cause the thing starts. Grenada, it's time to give praise while having fun and extraordinary family time. As PAWI, Grenada District presents Sports and Family Fun Day. Saturday, May 31st, 2025. Las Just Plain Field in St. David. It's going to be an exciting day filled with athletics, cricket, football, dominoes, cards, draft, and many more. There's always amazing deals. Flea market will be available together with a variety of eats and drinks on sale. Activity starts at 10 a.m., 10 in the morning, and goes until 6 p.m. Come out and be part of this wonderful day of fellowship at Pawi, Grenada District Sports and Family Fun Day. Saturday, 31st May. Don't miss out.
Yes, Grenada, it's what we've been waiting on. The countdown to the Maggie King of the Grill. It's back at his legendary home, Montrouge Playing Field. Grand Dance on Saturday, June the 7th. The Flames return with Grill Masters battling for glory. All the action starts at 12 noon. Get ready. From 6 p.m. we go stateside for live entertainment by the Caress Band. It's food, fun, and fire for the whole family. Talking about kids' attraction, we got you covered. Bouncy castles, games, plenty of fun for the little ones while we indulge in the smoky goodness. Don't miss the vibe, the flavor, the fierce competition. King of the Grill 2025 is back and better than ever. Brought to you by Maggie, the secret of great flavor. Grenada Distillers Limited, makers of Class Code, Grenada's #1 rum. Grenada Paper Products, classic Lighting Caribbean, budget foods where quality and affordability call home. Sandals Resort, Glenelg Spring Water, Blue Bubbles Pier Rentals and Event Supplies, Innovation Grenada Limited, Rubis, fueling all grills in competition. It's Maggie, King of the Grill 2025. Be there.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners, to the conversation. Thanking his... Let me not say it this way. Thanking Mr. Kenny James for, sharing with us this morning. I was expecting a group from Pawi to promote a sporting event that they've got. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's the inclemency of the weather, because I just got to peek outside and it's raining cats and dogs. So I don't know. But nonetheless, we've got 16 minutes in which time we can have a brief conversation. Of course, you know me by now. With this limited time, I do not specify on a topic. So I will, encourage calls, but you know the drift. Turn the volumes down, keep it short and in line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, thank you very much, President. Good morning. Well, I missed it because I tried calling when the gentleman was there. To be frank with you, there's much talk about, well, I can't remember the names anyhow, but I'm not hearing him. This is the second time he's on, and I'm not hearing him speaking of Mr. Cummins. I don't know, probably I'm wrong. I'm mistaken, probably, because I remember in the 70s, the very early 70s, and there was this gentleman. I didn't go to that school per se, but I studied chemistry up there. My school was mainly the Grenada Technical and Vocational Institute, the wing. So I don't know Mr. Cummins. I would like to hear people mention about Mr. Cummins a little bit more, because this is I'm almost 70, so that's, how many years ago I'm talking about. But Mr. Cummins, all right, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Nicole Brenda Lee Johnson James says, good morning, Mr. Joseph Kenny. I'm proud of you. Caroline and Kube, man, all the way from Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. So good to have you with us. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
President, good morning. No, there's a very disgusting thing that I want to talk about. And months ago, I talked about placing cameras and strategic places. I know it's a big problem money-wise, etc. But the persons dumping stuff in the bush and all that sort of business there and causing a whole set of problems. Put cameras up so that you know who they are, you find them, you jail them, and the like. But you know, as long as you're not a prominent person in the community, you're not a politician, you're not this, you're not that, nobody listens to you. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you very much. Let's accommodate this WhatsApp call. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am alive and very thankful.
Wonderful. I have a concern. I went to Las Beach over the weekend, and the things I saw down there with the stones and things.
With what? With what?
Right on the beach.
With what?
That's connected to the hotel. I really hope that GBN and some other people can go and take a look at it and see if the high water mark is being violated. I don't know what government is, but it looks very, very nasty. And it appears that there's more other dumping of this big stone around that beach area. Please asking GBN to go and take a look at it and see if what they're doing makes sense or they're violating the high water mark. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, caller. Thank you very much. All right, let's go back to our WhatsApp platform and accommodate this call. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Joseph.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. A vex though, because listen, right? I coming down there with small children. 10, 11, 12 or something. Carnival coming up. So we're coming back before Carnival, about a few days before Carnival. But the build up to Carnival, is there anything for children you can take children to in the late evening, maybe in the night? I only seen adult thing advertised, and fair enough. But I know it's not GBN fault because people have to pay for advertisement. But it'd be nice, if a family kind of thing, where you can take children. I mean? I don't know what's, where to take them, like, have you got any idea, please?
At this time, I know that there are quite a number of activities that will be taking place, but in that specific category that you're talking about, I cannot speak of anyone as it relates to a date and a time. So what I will do, I know you're out in the diaspora, I'm going to solicit that information from the Spice Mass Corporation and share it with you, okay?
That would be lovely because there's a lot of people come down there with children and obviously children living in Grenada. And we can't take them to them big people thing. You understand? So that would be much appreciated.
I will do that.
Very much.
Have a good one. God bless. Bye-bye. Yeah, good. Thanks. 11 minutes on to the 8 o'clock hour. Let's go back to the telephone line and say good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Good morning. What's up?
I'm okay. Well, you could at least tell him, man, when he coming home to the home at job. So you go see a lot of job children.
Stop that.
Yeah, that job thing, Mr. Innocent. I don't know. In Gary time, he tried to set the ban because they were blocking up place. And we had the biggest job ban. And he said he's going to arrest the leader of any job ban. So there was only one, the biggest job ban, and one leader. And when they pick up the leader and bring her in the station, it ended up that it was Gary daughter Marcel, because we made her the job leader of the band. But my issue is job they don't have no leader now. It's Rum the leading. Alcohol. Then what happened is the other day I went to go to the post office to collect my mails. And when I get there, I see this black stuff there, set of black stuff. I say, well, how a Chuck man or somebody could do this thing that is real? Not this. When I heard on the radio about it, when I realized it's those job that jump up and block up right in front of the post office. Everyone going inside the post office is this black oil on the shoes and thing. And when I come back to go in my van, I just go and say, go and sit down. Then I remember and I'll check and I had to get some paper towel and clean out my shoes because that is so dangerous when your shoes, you press your clutch or your brakes and you could slip off. So I don't know.
Okay, so let me ask you a question quickly. Are you in support of the jab being played earlier than Carnival Day? Because I think legally the Jab Jab is supposed to be on Carnival Monday and Tuesday, but we know in recent years that Jab Jab plays all the time.
Well, what we know in the old land is no mass. Carnival is like a preparing thing. So no mass playing before Carnival, mass practicing, and they have the place that they go in and practice. Everybody practicing, maybe in some back street in the way or in a field or some little clear area they practice. Some may doing it in a big building according to the type of mass. But it's not you just coming on the street, coming out on the street anytime within traffic and doing all this kind of craziness. That's something that's getting out of control. But the point is, the Carnival season over. But even though some leaders of these bands are last night I see I started them in Cameroon Park. Well, that's still better than it's on the grass. But on the street where at this time, at the year Johannesburg and traffic and things, when Carnival time is okay, that is okay. But you should have up here go off road and practice. You're practicing, preparing, getting ready for a time. That is what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
But Jab now is right now is not as unique as before. In the same thing, when you see a banner Jab, it's real Jab. Now is a kind of mix up thing with two pieces of clothes get dirty and everybody's Jab. It's spoiled. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's take this, let's accommodate this call via the WhatsApp platform before we take our final commercial break. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Morning, innocent, and morning to listeners and viewers. I was struggling whether I should say something on this Jab issue. And what I'm saying may not, a lot of people may not like it, but it doesn't matter. The whole thing about it, we have been creating a disorderly society, beginning with the invasion of Grenada, and then the capture of Carnival by the NNP. And I could expand on that another time. The Carnival has been destroyed by this gang called NNP. And more so under the leadership of the former Prime Minister, where we have Jab almost every day. Look, where we even have Jab for separate parish. I mean, this is ridiculous. I agree with the caller before that is a season. It's for a season. I mean, for a particular days, not every day. And the reason why people are opting for that is because there's nothing missing them. There's emptiness. And they want to, it's like people who cuss, who use a lot of obscene because they don't have a good vocabulary. That's all they can do to be heard. We need to create an orderly society. So I don't hear the statement by the Prime Minister and so on, but I would support that. Just as how years ago when Mr. Claxon decided to curtail the roadshow thing, and people were up in arms. We cannot have a backward. I mean, where the productivity? I mean, in 2019, I was on my way I was going to St. Lucia, and I was waiting for somebody to take me to the airport. And I remember seeing a Jab died before the end of May, going towards the tunnel, and I couldn't believe my eyes. We had to do something about that. Make this place a more orderly and livable place, not a decadent, any whole jump and wave, ghettoized place. Okay. We deserve better than that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, caller. It's 5 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take our final commercial break, and then we come back and do the wrap.
Yes, Grenada, it's what we've been waiting on. The countdown to the Maggie King of the Grill. It's back at his legendary home, Montrouge Playing Field. Grand Dance on Saturday, June the 7th. The flames return with Grill Masters battling for glory. All the action starts at 12 noon. Get ready. From 6 p.m. we go stateside for live entertainment by the Caress Band. It's food, fun, and fire for the whole family. Talking about kids' attraction, we got you covered. Bouncy castles, games, plenty of fun for the little ones while we indulge in the smoky goodness. Don't miss the vibe, the flavor, the fierce competition. King of the Grill 2025 is back and better than ever. Brought to you by Maggie, the secret of great flavor. Grenada Distillers Limited, makers of Class Coat, Grenada's #1 rum. Grenada paper products, classic Lightning Caribbean, budget foods with quality and affordability. Call home. Sandals Resort, Glenelg Spring Water, Blue Bubble Spear Rentals and Event Supplies, Innovation Grenada Limited, Rubis, fueling all grills in competition. It's Maggie, King of the Grill 2025. Be there.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mulliner Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Two of Calypso's powerhouse, Big J and Sour Supper, are launching for 2025. Calypso Power Launch on Saturday, June 7th at the Lassages Had Court in St. David from 8 p.m. featuring Calypso, Toka Kaiso, and X-Tempo. Come hear Big J's new offerings for 2025. Plus Sour Supper celebrating 20 years this year. Plus Junior Monarch Morty, Royalty, Shabak, Calypso Monarch Innocent, The Great King Darius, Squeezy, Smallies, and more. All backed by the Heatwave Band with MC Senator. Early bird tickets are $30. General admission $40. Available at Lixon Bikes, Grenadian Optical, St. David's Pharmacy, and Jew at Lotto in Grenville. Sponsored by Cocoa Breeze Bar, Hanky's Grenada, Kiskey, Chopstick, A-Bun Distributors, Tyrrell Bay Express, Paddy's Shipping, Waditi Rental, and Dana's Tasty Food. Endorsed by the Spice Mass Corporation.
Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning to you, my dear friend Innocent.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
I thought you gave up on me, man.
Oh, no, I'm not. I listen to you, and I'm hearing you, and you're doing a pretty good job, and I commend you for that.
Thank you.
I didn't hear it in the news this morning, but there seemed to have been a tragic accident yesterday in the Monjolo area.
Fatal accident, yes.
Very, very sad indeed. This is really... Oh, it really hurts. When you look at that vehicle and you hear what happened to the occupants, it is very sad. Oh, something I wanted to mention, Innocent, and you know the principle well because you apply it when you're doing interviews. Normally, when you interview someone, before they leave, you ask them normally could you please refresh the memory of those who heard the program when you're having that thing again, and what's the price and the time and so. But I'm hearing a lot of ads on the radio, on the television. Some of them seem to have been paid for, professionally produced. But the first thing I hear is the date of the event and the venue. And they tell you all the lovely things about that event. So if you hear this ad or this public service announcement in midstream and you get wooed to it, oh, a wonderful thing. At the end, you don't know what it was or where, because the time and the date seems to be the first thing.
Yeah.
Well, it should be the last thing. You say what it is first, and at the end you say where and when and the price.
That's what you want people to know.
Precisely. But after those things have been mentioned, now they big it up, as we say, and you've heard this bigging up, and at the end you wonder, what is that? Where? I don't know. It's to me, it's like a no-brainer. But you could play back some of the ads that you ran this morning, and you've been running. And to me, that's just how it is done.
Yeah.
It's very, very amateurish and unprofessional.
Thank you. Thank you for the observation.
You're most welcome, my brother.
We play what they send.
Yeah, but you, I know, observe the correct principle.
Yes. Okay.
But that's where we are.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a good day, bro.
You're most welcome.
Blessings to you and the family. All right, before I run off to join the BBC, I want to say a very special good morning to you, Miss Harper, out there in the British Virgin Islands. So glad to know that you're locked in and you're tasting the spice even from there. Folks, that's it for the conversation this morning. Thank you for your continued participation and being with us. You know, we really do appreciate it. And if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll do it again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same frequencies, channels, and platforms. We've got to go. We've got to join the BBC.